Hey, how's it going, fellow fantasy football owners? I'm Hussein the Brain. This is Fantasy Guru Mike Mattal.
What's up, everybody?
There's been a lot of surprises week 5, but I'd have to say, Mike, the number one surprise for me was Matt Hasselbeck. Would you agree or not?
Yeah, I think that really came out of nowhere. The fact that he was injured and he just came back in the starting lineup and he was able to produce 4 touchdowns, 241 yards through the air. That's a pretty good stat line for the day.
Yeah, they shut out the Jags, and Sid says he's going to have a big week 6 against the Cardinals. Really excited to see that. What about Clinton Portis? Sid said he'd get his first TD last week, and he did.
I mean, once again, Sid was on point. He predicted a first TD for Clinton Portis. I think it was due, but the fact that he scored 2 TDs, that really showed that Clinton Portis' time to shine.
Good job, Sid, and he's probably going to have a big game against the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah, he'll run against that weak run defense all day long.
I'm going to give you 2 quarterbacks, Mike. Tell me which one's the better quarterback, Carson Palmer or Kyle Orton?
I think you got to put your money on Kyle Orton. I mean, he showed against New England that he could light them up. He threw for a season-high 330 yards, 2 touchdowns. And what gives him the edge, I think, in my opinion, is that he has less turnovers, while Carson Palmer's already thrown 6 interceptions and 2 fumbles.
I'd have to go with Carson Palmer, just because the main reason, because they have Cedric Benson on that team. He's going to be taking a lot of attention away. I think Ocho Cinco's doing good this season, and I'm going to have to go with Palmer. See him having a good game against Houston. I also do see Orton having a good game against the Chargers, though. Every Chargers game I watch is high scoring. And
yeah, they got really good cornerbacks. They're going to focus on Brandon Marshall, but I think in the end, there's just too many weapons for Orton to spread the ball around to.
Yeah, if they shut down Brandon Marshall, which is tough. Sid thinks he'll get shut down, but
yeah, watch out.
If they do, I think somebody else can emerge on the Broncos.
Eddie Royal.
Yeah, someone's gonna.
Brandon Stokely.
Stokely
got the ball.
All right. Do you believe, Mike, that Jeremy Maclin will be a valuable pickup?
Yeah, I think Oakland's gonna lock him up next week, so I don't see him producing the same way as he did in week 5.
Do you believe that Michael Crabtree will have any fantasy value this season?
Man, since he held out this long, I think he has to. I mean, he's going to be brought in to score touchdowns, and whether that happens now or later in the season, it's going to happen.
The Niners need receivers. He just might do the trick this season.
Man.
Do you believe Braylon Edwards will get another touchdown week 6 as a Jets?
I don't know. I like the Bills secondary. They have really good physical cornerbacks, and I think they're going to bottle him up. I think last week was kind of a fluke. He just got a lucky touchdown catch, but I don't think he's going to be able to do that week in, week out. Yeah,
it's tough to say who's going to score against the Bills, because the Bills are going to be keeping an eye out for
Edwards. They're terrible against the run, but against the pass, they got the weapons to do that.
Yeah.
Do you believe that the 49ers defense will bounce back after the bye week?
I think they will. I think Singletary's going to get mad, get him pumped up, and they got to bounce back for week 7.
Okay, do you believe Jerome Harrison can be a starter?
Not on my squad.
That's a good one. Do you believe Michael Vick will score a TD this season, either running or throwing?
I'd have to say yes. It's going to be fun watching that, and I'm going to go with yes.
Okay. And finally, do you believe this video will get 10,000 views?
Maybe not 10,000, but I'd say at least 1,000 or 2,000.
That's a good guess.
That's all the time we have. Peace.
Later, guys.